welcome to our channel. This is our very first video and we're so excited to have you here with us. My name is Tracy.
My name is Karina.
I'm Sarah.
And we are the curly ladies of Messin' in My Tresses.
Are you kidding?
You said curly ladies.
These are curly ladies.
My name is Tracy.
My name is Karina.
I'm Sarah.
And we are the ladies of Messin' in My Tresses.
So we met freshman year in undergrad. Actually way before undergrad. We actually stalked each other or found each other in the Facebook groups that they have.
We did. Karina and I were texting like in the fall or spring of our senior year of high school. Like we were best friends and we totally were not, but we would be in the weeks to come. I met Sarah on Facebook.
We are going to disagree about this forever.
She added me.
She added me,
and I was like, oh, she goes to a high school near my school.
Wasn't adding.
What do you know? She added me though.
I didn't.
Okay.
If we're going with that version of events, let's just fast forward. We meet at her dorm.
We meet at my dorm and we talked, and she was sweet and she was nice. And I'd already been communicating with Karina. And we had, my roommate knew another girl who we became friends with, and we just all got very close very quickly. Yeah, they had classes together because they were both in the same major.
Sarah and I, like, we were unofficial roomies. I was always in her room. She was always in my room. We used to joke around and say that I was Sarah's boyfriend. I used to walk her to class and everything.
They were a little annoying. They were a little
inseparable.
Literally within 2 weeks, we're like, guys, remember last week when we met? Like reminiscing. Yeah, so that's how we met, and we've been pretty much BFF ever since. I think what's awesome about the three of us, like in any other situation, like I don't think we would have all, first of all, we never would have run into each other. And I don't think we would have been friends. Like we're all so different, but at the same time, it was something about our campus, something about the water we were drinking. It literally just pulled us together right from the beginning. And like here we are, almost 8 years later, inseparable, just like the first week we met. And I really value our friendship and all of the hairspiration that I get from the both of them. It's great.
I decided to go natural about 3.5, close to 4 years ago is when I started my transition, and I had to make the decision to do that because my breakage was so unreal. Like my hair had gone from being to my back from when I first permed it, and it went to not being able to grow it past my shoulders, and I never got a dramatic cut or anything like that. It was just breakage and having to trim it until it was here and it refused to grow past that length. So for health reasons is why I decided to go natural, in short.
And me, I had my natural sister on my back telling me stop getting perms, stop getting perms. So I was wearing a lot of sew-ins. Finally I was just like, okay, I'll stop perming my hair. I did. And then my sister straightened it one day and it just looked terrible. It was broken, it was thin. And I committed that day, I'm gonna go natural.
I went natural just because I was ready. My hair wasn't in like too bad of a shape when it was relaxed. But I've like been obsessed with having curly hair, kinky hair since I was in high school, maybe even younger. I've been getting perms since I was about 8 or 9. And I was just ready for something different. I was ready to embrace like my full self, like all of me. And so that's really what motivated me to go ahead and make the change.
Why we decided to make this channel? I think it started with Sarah and I.
Yes.
I don't remember, I think I was just styling and like coming into my own and really starting to embrace my hair. And Sarah's hair obviously is just awesome sauce. And she was trying new things and she got her flexi rod set down. And we were like, yeah, let's do a channel.
Do it.
Yeah, we were kidding around. And then we would joke about it with Karina, who was just like not interested.
Because when you guys first mentioned it to me, I was still very much in an awkward phase. Like I still didn't even know how to moisturize my hair. So how was I gonna help anyone else or share anything else? So yeah, once my hair kind of grew a little bit more and I became more comfortable with styling and products, so I kind of, you know, found my regimen. and I just started learning more. I became more interested in sharing the things that I've learned.
But how do you feel now?
I'm ready.
You're ready.
Here we are. We decided to do it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy what we have to offer. Essentially, the whole setup we have here is what we girls call our hair party. We like to get together, do hairstyles, different ones we've never tried before, hair on each other, or just play around in our hair, mess in our tresses.
Yeah.
Get it?
To me, I kind of think of it as like, almost as like rescue hair therapy, because sometimes, especially since I just recently went natural, I have a lot of trouble like finding products and like trying things out, and as we all know, this stuff can be really expensive. So it's really cool to like tap into your resources as friends and just, you know, kind of get together and play around and, you know, have girl talk and also create fly hair.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Some things that I think are really cool, especially for me about the hair party. So I've been natural or on my natural journey for a little bit longer than these ladies. So sometimes I feel like I get a little bit complacent and I get stuck using the same products. But with them, I feel like they're still holding on a little bit to that hair junkie phase. So when we have our hair parties, I can just, you know, take whatever new things they're using. They keep me hip, they keep me updated. We try. Yeah.
So what are some things you guys wish you knew before you went natural?
During my transition process, I would watch a lot of these girls on YouTube, check out the blogs like I was saying before, and I expected my hair to react exactly as theirs did. However, after my big chop, I bought my first big tub of Eco Styler gel and I slathered it all over my soaking wet hair like I had been taught to do. And my hair was just one big puff ball. Yeah, I guess I just wish I had known to kind of be patient and to realize that not everything's going to work on the first try and not everything's going to work for me just because it works on everyone else.
So I guess one thing I wish I knew before going natural was that there was more to your hair than the curl pattern or hair typing. I thought because, you know, I thought once I figured out what my hair pattern or hair type was that I would know exactly what products to use, and it took me a while to even figure out whatever hair type I even do have, and even once I did find that out, it wasn't helpful at all.
I learned something new about my hair every single time I do it. So what I would have told myself is just to not have too many expectations and find somebody who you can, you know, who has a similar hair texture as yours or whose hair kind of behaves the same, and really learn about your hair, learn about what your hair likes. That was a really big thing for me.
So thanks for watching. If you are interested in us, which you should be, you can catch us on Instagram, and I have a Tumblr, you know. Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, Twitter. I don't know if we're sharing all that, but right in the box below.
But definitely look forward to seeing one-off videos from each of us, whether they be styling tutorials, whether we're talking about hair health, body health, spiritual health. We'll get into all that with you guys.
Yes.
So,
bye.
Bye, guys.
You know, we should have a thing that we do when we exit. Mess it. I don't know.